You've probably noticed in the housing market has become increasingly turbulent, in no small part due to the recent increase in interest rates. Many agents are wondering what this means for the market going forward. How do you navigate a market going forward like this? And what strategies can you use to continue to sell homes successfully? As with everything else in the real estate industry, agents who stay on top of the trends and learn how to adapt to the new reality will come out ahead. This is Nathan Clark with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty here in Rhode Island. In this video, I'll share 7 tips to help you sell your homes effectively in a turbulent housing market. And don't forget, if you're a real estate agent and would like to make $100,000 or more net income per year, guaranteed or I'll pay you the difference, check us out at www.sellmorehomesnow.info. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. Now let's get started. Many real estate agents knew the market shift was coming months before it happened. After all, there has been much talk about the Fed would be increasing interest rates to help stop the inflation, but this increase in interest rate has brought buyer activity screeching to a near halt. As mortgages become even much more expensive for the buyers, you're seeing that the buyers are just sometimes not qualifying now to purchase the property. If you're a new agent, you might be wondering what strategies you can use to handle this change in the market. But first, it's important to understand what's happening to be proactive and understand what the perspective of the buyer is and why they're more hesitant to purchase. Of course, increasing prices and mortgage rates have eliminated many buyers, but on top of that, skyrocketing interest rates have led to many in the stock market selling off and redistributing their assets. And these declines have left many buyers without the stock options they had planned to use as their first down payment. Buyers have also begun anticipating price reductions. Once buyers get a sense that the market is softening, they adopt a wait-and-see attitude. Others, sensing immediate opportunity, start firing in lowball offers. With many homes to choose from and less competition from other buyers, these remaining in the market begin cherry-picking, going after homes they believe offer the most valuable services, the most amenities for the best value. And alternatively, some start dredging the bottom looking for desperate sellers who have had to slash prices to facilitate a quick sale. The result of these combined issues is a drastic reduction in the number of active buyers. Understanding these factors, listing agents need to begin counseling their sellers to adapt to the new reality. The faster they adapt, the higher the chances of success. So what strategies can you use as you work with sellers to sell their homes? Well, first, your seller should not buy a new home before selling their current one. A scenario some agents and some owners have been using is to buy their replacement property first and then turn around and sell their existing home. But a turbulent market like this, it may take longer for the homes to sell, which in turn increases financial pressure on those who have purchased new homes and are now trying to offload their previous home. And the bottom line is, in the really changing market, it may take some sense to sell first and then go look for a property. The good thing is there'll be more inventory for them to look at, and they can really be able to go look at that inventory while their house is on the market. Number 2 is don't let the seller set an anticipated price they must receive. You know, we've dealt with this a lot in the last couple of years where the sellers just choose a price, and luckily, because of just what happened to the market was willing to pay that. But once a market begins to shift, all bets are off, and you don't see that happen anymore. Regardless of how much any given seller insists they must make it to make a sale, it's not within their control. Sellers need to carefully consider any offers that arrive. If they dismiss it as out of hand, it may be a while before they get the next one, and no guarantee it will be any higher. Third thing is don't underprice listings. The third thing is don't underprice listings. A common strategy employed to list homes artificially low and then let the market drive prices up to reasonable levels. In a slowing market, that doesn't work as well. We've talked about this before. As the market's increasing and you price the property a little more aggressive in the market, you really get a bidding war on the property and it starts getting you really high offers. Homes listed at ridiculously low prices may get offers, but a potential lower level than the seller's expectations. So to avoid this, you should tell your sellers to list at the price they would accept if they got one offer and that was their offer for their home. Number 4 is don't price homes higher than existing comps. When pricing a home, sellers must always follow the market. In an escalating market, it's okay to price a little higher because the market's catching up to you. In a market where the market's had to slide down, you're going to find out if you started off way too high in the beginning or even too high and the market's slowly going down underneath them, by the time they even get to the reality of the price that they need to be at, it's too late and they're going to lose out on being able to sell the property. And we know at the end of the day, they're going to get angry with the agent because the house isn't selling. So it's pricing the property correctly and having that longer conversation with sellers right now. Make sure you react quickly. When the market shifts, it typically does so very quickly. Although agents who have been through previous shifts can usually spot the early indicators, a significant percentage of currently active agents have never been through a shift before. Listen, most people, if you've been selling real estate since 2013, you haven't seen a downturn in the real estate market. Listen carefully to what the pundits do to maintain an active read on the market. And when it appears a shift is happening, respond as quickly as possible. That's going to be the key right there. Who can adapt to the changing market out there? Number 6 is be sure to maximize the property's potential. Once buyers see an increase in available inventory coupled with a decline in the activity, they get picky. Since their family have a chance to get a more home or better home on their terms than they're agreed to, they'll start to focus on those listings that outshine the rest. The message you should give to your sellers in a shifting market is simple. Make sure their homes are well prepped, staged, priced, and marketed better than the competing homes down the market. It's all about competition right now. Number 7, above all, be patient. You need to be counseling your clients to hunker down for a little bit longer. Houses aren't going to sell in 7 minutes anymore. Encourage them not to panic if the property does not sell in a couple of weeks. In softer market conditions, sales just take longer. We have no idea how long this turbulent market may last. The best ability to do is to stay in touch with the market conditions, pay attention to the news, network with other agents, and do whatever's necessary to stay ahead of the market. Those who embrace the new reality effectively coach their clients and respond to the quickest and will come out ahead. If you're like most agents out there and need more tips or you'd like some help on how to navigate a market like this, I've been through 3 recessions in the market before, so very familiar with this, and we'd love to help you out. Feel free to check us out at sellmorehomesnow.info, or feel free to give me a call at 401-288-3557. I'm Nathan Clark, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, and thanks for watching.